to the slides I'm going to talk about. So yeah, my name is Joe, I'm product manager, and I work on Firefox Rocket. So yeah, I want to show you a fun video. Hope you like it. So this video that you're seeing is actually the launch video for Firefox Rocket. And yeah, let me tell you a little bit about the making of this. So we actually worked with Kiki and some of the community members here to actually brainstorm on the ideas of this, because we want to focus on talking about Firefox being fast and lightweight. So we started thinking about how can we make a video that can show people, fast and lightweight of Firefox Rocket. So we were discussing about what about, imagine if this traffic is bad in Indonesia. A lot of this we just experienced. Stuck in traffic for 2 hours. So what if, we have a story about people think a lot of traffic, and with a turbo mode feature, you can just get out of traffic really quickly. Right? So we talk about that, and this kind of car is really the signature of Indonesia. Right? What's it called? Sorry. Bajaj, yeah. So when people see this, we want them to feel that this is for Indonesia. Right? So we had a couple of meetings, and then we share the story with you guys and get feedback, help us to translate, and yeah, we made this video. So thank you guys for really helping us along the way to come up with things like this. There's a lot more things that you guys have helped us to shape this product and help with the launch.
So just click outside of the
video.
outside of the video, click and then
Right. So yeah. So I'm here to introduce to you Firefox Rocket. So Android mobile browser that we made specifically for Indonesia. So this slide deck shows you an overview of what Firefox Rocket is. So as you have seen from the video earlier, it's about Firefox Rocket being fast and Firefox Rocket being very small and lightweight. But other than those two, we also offer some features that we believe will help users in Indonesia with their everyday browsing, such as data saving and such as better ways to control their internal phone storage use. And so I'll talk more about these features in the later slides. But these are kind of like the takeaways for Firefox Rocket and key user features and value props. So yeah, so you might be thinking, why Indonesia? Because this app browser is only for Indonesia. So Indonesia is very important because, definitely, I think everyone knows Indonesia is really a huge market in terms of internet users. It's the 5th largest internet user country in the world. It's behind China, India, US, and slightly behind Brazil. But if you really look at internet penetration rate, there's only about 50% of the people here in Indonesia that's online. And there's the rest of 50% who hasn't been online yet. And as Mozilla, our mission, we really want to help people and to bring them online, to help them enrich their online experience. So Indonesia is very important in that aspect. There's still a lot of room for growth and to help people get online. And also, if we look at the desktop market share, Firefox still has 27%. So it is one of the biggest, the strongest market that we have globally. It's definitely here in Indonesia. And also another important reason is because of you guys. We have a strong community here that we know that we need to really understand the market, and having you guys here and can really help us do that. Right? And I think in the last couple of months, it has really shown that choosing Indonesia and having a strong community to work with is really, really valuable. So, and this morning I spent some time explaining for those who hasn't known Mozilla well, explain to them about the Indonesian Mozilla community. So since we're all physically here, so I won't be introducing to you about this. Yeah, and thanks to the community here, so actually a team of us was here in July to perform user research, so a lot of us helped in that, and I think you were also being interviewed by the user research team, and yeah, so the team stayed here, I think in total there were about 5 to 7 people that came during that 3 weeks, and two of the researchers stayed here for to complete 3 weeks. So they were mostly here in Jakarta, and then they also went to London to do some field research. And other than the 3 weeks of user research, we have also done 4 quantitative research by using an online survey. And the online survey is targeting Indonesian users only. So we're able to get feedback from across Indonesia. So not just Java, but inside and outside of Java. So this is one key finding that I want to share with you is we found that a lot of the young Indonesians between the age of 15 to 25, they're actually not satisfied with the default browser that comes on their phone. And the primary reason is because it is too slow, which is very similar to what Cheng was saying earlier about why people switch browser, and the more reasons being too slow. So that we have a very similar reason when it comes to mobile. The browser needs to be fast. So yeah, so being slow was one of the key findings that we have, and other findings that we also have are actually directly incorporated into the product offering. So I'll be talking about the product offering features in the next couple slides. So yeah, I think so Firefox Rocket is fast and lightweight, so 2.39 megabyte.
Wow.
So it is the smallest among all the major browsers in the market. Yes. And we offer turbo mode by default. So turbo mode is essentially just tracking protection, but we want to name it so that people understand what it does, and we want to talk about it in a way that it will resonate with users here, because users care about speed the most, and we want to talk about tracking protection from the performance gain perspective. So we name it turbo mode.
Okay.
And also, you can see that this is the UI of the Firefox Rocket, and if we change the UI, provide a new UI so it is better for single-hand browsing experience, because we found that I think most people has a pretty big phone. I think 5-inch and above is pretty common in Indonesia. So once it gets so big, it's actually very hard to reach that upper left or right corner to get to the menu. So we feel that it's very important to have that single-hand browsing experience by moving everything below the screen so you can operate very easily with one single hand. And yeah, other major features we have are screenshots, some data saving feature, and allow users to have better storage control. And I will talk about what they are so you can know how to use Rocket and how Rocket can help you with your everyday mobile browsing experience. So turbo mode is turned on by default, but if you download it, you can access it from the menu, and that's the turbo mode switch right here. If you want, you can turn it off, Yeah, but we recommend you turn it on if you don't see any problem with the browser, with the site that you're visiting. And because it is tracking protection, so it's blocking some tracking domains. We will block the content and scripts from tracking domains. Right? So in most cases, based on our test, we don't see problems with the top 100 Indonesian websites. So that's why we decided to leave the option on. But if you ever run into problems, you can turn it off and try again. And yeah, storage control. So one of the really one of the key things that we found from the user research is people really care about their internal phone storage. And a lot of time when we observe and when we ask the users during user research, we ask them why don't you keep that app, or why did you have to only keep one browser, for example. And they're saying, oh, because I need the space on my phone. So because this is taking too much space, so I have no choice but to uninstall it. For example, Facebook is taking a lot of space. Right? So some users don't have Facebook app on their phone, and we ask them why, and that's the reason they told us. And so that's why and those users actually use the browser to access Facebook, Instagram. So one of the conclusions is that internal home storage is very important for users here. We want to do our best to not use your internal storage. If you have SD card, all the downloads are downloaded directly by default to your SD card. And we have an option in the menu. For some reason it's not clear, but it's called clear cache. So it clears out all the temporary cache that we have stored in your phone storage, while still keeping all your histories and cookies. So for example, if you visit Facebook again, you don't have to re-log in. But that's a really quick way to free up space on your phone. And another useful feature is if you really want to save your data, we have a block image option in the menu that you can turn on so that in your page load, it will not load images. So it can be quicker. So if you're in an environment where the connection is not good, you can try to turn on a block image, so it loads the text only. And then, the screenshots. Screenshot is, we see it as a unique feature of Firefox Rocket, which we don't see in other browsers. So with screenshots, what's different is that from user research, we found that a lot of users, almost everyone takes a lot of screenshots. If we see their gallery, a lot of screenshots, every single one of them, regardless of whether they are like university students, if they are like 40 or 50-year-old mom or dad, they all have a lot of screenshots. So we're thinking, if there's anything we can do there to help the experience better. So we came up with this feature that allows you to take the screenshot of the whole page, so that you don't have to. For example, we see some users, they actually take multiple screenshots of the single web page because we want to save everything on that website. So with this feature, you only have to tap once. It takes the whole page. So later when you visit it, you don't have to waste your data. And also, you can also use screenshot as like a visual bookmark feature, because when we take the screenshot, we also save the URL where the screenshot is taken. So later when you visit it, you can still easily go back to the URL where the screenshot is taken. So I think a lot of you was a participant in the beta testing stage. So I think you have known about this, but if not, we have launched the Firefox Rocket as beta last month in October. And we're being featured by Google Play, and then we share the information through the social channels. Do you have a question?
Let's continue.
Okay, sure. And also what's interesting is, even though we're only targeting Firefox Rocket for Indonesia, but after we launched the beta, a lot of the media in other countries picked up the So like we have coverage in Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Russian, and yeah. So here I'm just showing some capture of the media coverage. So they're originally in other languages. So this is Google translated, so we can understand. So I think something very interesting is Russia, right? This Russian media is saying, they even feel that Firefox Rocket is an ideal browser for Russia. So I think that this definitely tells that there's, some sort of similarities in various markets with the need for a lightweight browser. But for now, we definitely want to focus just on in Indonesia. And yeah, here are some of the user feedback that we're seeing in Google Play. So I'm only showing the positives here. But in general, they are positive, and there are also feature requests. Right? So yeah, a lot of people love how fast Firefox Rocket is, and a lot of the feedback is also about because it is a lightweight browser, and so some user may feel that some of the features are missing. For example, it is a single tab browser now, right? So most of the feature requests is about multi-tab. They want multi-tab, and yeah, some users are asking about like bookmark features. Yeah. So those are the kind of features that the team is continuing to work on and continue to improve. So yeah, and we have two users that actually help us to tell us what they think about Firefox Rocket. So yeah, I'll play the video, show you what they're saying.
Aku sekitar Salabila, biasanya dari Kasa atau Manila. Aku mahasiswa akhir sedang menyelesaikan tugas akhir di salah satu universitas negeri di Jakarta. Aku udah coba Mozilla Firefox Rocket-nya dan aku merasa lebih cepat dan fitur-fitur yang ada yang tersedia itu lebih mudah untuk digunakan. Terus berinovasi dan tetap mengikuti perkembangan yang ada karena user-user akan membutuhkan kualitas.
The first video.
Aku di Thailand ini, aku mahasiswa S1, aku tinggal di Taiwan, dari rumah ke kampus itu membutuhkan waktu kurang lebih 2 jam. Awalnya aku kira baru, mungkin kurang cepat gitu dari yang lain. Setelah aku coba pakai Firefox Rocket, ternyata kemudian data aku lebih banyak dan itu lebih cepat juga. Dan dirilisnya itu di tahun-tahun millennials banget, karena bener banget buat anak-anak millennials.
Yeah, so yeah, I hope that you will download Firefox Rocket and give it a try, and to see if you actually agree with what we're telling you now. Yeah. And here is, I just want to show you that Firefox Rocket, we talk about delivering the promise of being a fast browser and a very lightweight browser. So this is to really show you that it is a fast browser. So this is comparing the app launch time with various browsers. So actually, UC Mini is really like Mini browser is the only one that's really coming close to Firefox Rocket, and we did this test on a 2016 Advent device, which was not a very great device. I think 1.5 gigahertz CPU, 8 gigabyte of RAM, 1 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte of ROM, 1 gigabyte of RAM, yes. Yeah, so it's not a very great device, but we picked that device that we want to use that to represent the everyday user device. And in terms of app sizes, so Firefox Rocket 2.39 megabyte. Right? This is obviously the smallest browser that's currently available in the market of the major browsers. So the only one that's really coming close is UC Media. So all the other major browsers are definitely way bigger. Yeah, so it launches today. So yeah. And so yeah, and also I want to tell you a little story on the name of Firefox Rocket. So actually, someone in this room came up with the name. So I think it was Kiki, right? Yes. So yes. So we actually worked with you guys because we want to have a product that is fast and lightweight, and we're brainstorming about what do you guys think is the product name that would resonate with people here. So yeah, we brainstormed a lot of names, and then all of us really like Rocket. So Rocket is a good name for, and also having the name coming from one of you is, I think that's great collaboration. Something that really showed us, the community here is really valuable. It can give that kind of feedback to us during the product development cycle, and actually have a profound influence on the product name. Yeah. So yeah. So this is my last slide. So this is the Mozilla mission statement. So going back to the mission statement, we want an internet that puts people first, where individuals can shape their own experience, everyone's empowered, safe, independent, and we think Firefox Rocket is providing that to the user in Indonesia, and we'll continue to do that by listening to all of you's feedback, so that we can continue to improve the product and make sure it's the product that works for you. Yeah, thank you.